Well, greetings and salutations everyone, welcome back once again, or for the very first time, to the Farts and Crap Show, where today, as per usual, it's your host Danjo here with part 43 of Infernax. It has been a couple days since I've recorded, and not feeling too great right now. Got a lot of stuff done today, but yeah, my shoulder is like really not feeling good, and yeah, anyway, we're here in Veilshire. We haven't broken any of the seals yet. Ow, that was a bad idea. Thought maybe I could jump up there. We don't have 2 potion slots yet, okay. Well, I'm just gonna go right back outside then, because that really hurt. And we did get the upgraded armor. Yeah, we did. Whew. Even with the upgraded armor, like, the mage is just like so squishy. Like, yeah, I'm using one of the cheats, the infinite mana, but even, oh my goodness, I did it frickin' again. Yeah, I've not played this game in almost a week, actually. So I'm probably gonna get wrecked a couple times. Probably. Anyway, at the time of recording this, Soldiers is coming out very soon. Spelled Soul, S-O-U-L. And I'm sure by the time you guys are watching this, I've already, like, played it on the channel, probably a lot. But, I'm excited for it. I've heard only good things, really. Wait, I'm not using infinite mana? Oh, because when you start the game back up, you have to, re-enable any cheats. It doesn't remember cheats that you have active. Right. Shit, that's not good. Fucking damn it. I thought that would be, a little bit, you know, I thought that'd be too low. Thankfully, we already have the Thorn Shield, as they call it. Very, very good. Very helpful magic there. And, you know, it does reduce damage as well, so it's very good. Oh yeah, and the magic just goes through his shield, which is great. These guys are still quite beefy, though. But yeah, there's only the one ending I haven't done yet, which is the, I forget what it's called. It, Ah, shit. Ah, damn it. Should I just back? I should probably just backtrack. That was bad. I think no matter what I get hit by, if I get hit one more time, I'm dead. Yeah, thankfully the magic mist stuff that you shoot stays active for a little bit. Alright, so let's go into Game Wizard, code list, infinite mana, turn that on. Yeah. It's just a little weird that it didn't remember. I mean, I haven't been using the cheats up until now, so like in my previous playthroughs. So like I guess, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. So I guess I wouldn't have known that, like, the cheats don't stay active, you know? Still, it's way different. Oh my goodness. It's way different when you're not constantly managing your mana pool. Yeah, it's just 1 gold. So yeah, just still being squishy is just very, very not good. Wait, can he? Yeah, he can. I was like, I can't remember. Can he throw through walls? Yes, he can. Yeah, this game just has, like, some frame rate problems on the Switch. Rather unfortunate, because a game of this graphical style should not have any frame rate problems. Running on the hardware, like, I was actually, just before recording this, I was actually just playing a little bit of Breath of the Wild, because I loaned it to Seth for a while. I was gonna say to a friend, but like Seth has been on the channel before, you know, I was like, yeah, take your time with it, man. So like, it's probably like, how long was that? Was that like 6 months or something? I don't know. Anyway, so he had it for a while, my copy. And it's like the only game on the Switch I have physically. Like, I mostly just buy digital games, because, like, especially on the Switch, and just, like, any, like, modern platforms and stuff, I just like having my library, like, ready to go, like, having multiple games installed and whatnot. And yeah, just, like, swapping out cartridges and stuff, and it's not, I don't really like it as much. It's just kind of an annoyance, you know? So like, basically I just keep like Breath of the Wild like in my Switch at all times. But hadn't lately. Dude, that is so sick. So yeah, it had been quite a while since I played it, because even before I lent it to him, like, I wasn't playing it. But I was just, you know, I was just getting that itch again, where I was like, just every so often, like, open world games, it's just something I get in the mood for, you know? So I asked him, I was like, hey, have you, you know, you been playing it recently? Did you finish it? And he's like, oh yeah, I finished it. And no, I haven't played it in quite a while, like at least a couple of weeks. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Well, you know, mind if I have it back then? And he's like, no, of course. But I don't know, it's one of those games that on the Switch, I just think it's a fantastic deal. Like, you know, if you have a Switch, like, and you enjoy open world games, like, you really should. Just, like, pick it up, you know? Like, sure, it's a full price game. I get that. Like, people that, you know, mostly get their games on sale. Like, all the platforms really have sales pretty often. It's just kind of common when you're buying digitally nowadays. Just, you know, a lot of people just wait for that eShop sale or whatever. I was like, yeah, I get that. But yeah, Nintendo games, like, especially first party, rarely go on sale. Fuck. Got him. $500 experience. It's like nothing. Oh, that's why I brought it up. 'Cause yes, while I love open world games, I almost prefer like Metroidvanias. And it depends on the game, it depends on my mood, but yeah, Soldiers is supposedly a Metroidvania that borrows inspiration from like Dark Souls and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, that's dope. And like nowadays, it's kind of hard to categorize games in like one genre, because like so many games pull from like so many different influences. So yeah, it's I'm excited to play it. I'm quite excited. It was a game I knew like nothing about, and now I'm just like, okay, this seems like it's gonna be tight. I'm down for it. Should I go back to Darsov first? Because like we can't go to Arcos, and if I'm gonna get any kind of upgrades, nah, it really doesn't matter. think the only thing I didn't buy in Darsov yet was the potion flask. Because I bought the extra life, I bought the shield spell, and that's all the magic shop sells. And then there's the armor and the potion flask. So yeah, I think so. And again, guys, if you haven't grabbed the achievement yet for summoning the tornado, just like crouch here for like 10 seconds. But yeah, Breath of the Wild is a very specific kind of jam. For an open world game, it's incredible. It's so good. For some people, I can understand it's not as appealing because it's just like this big open, like the game doesn't really like hold your hand all that much. It does have tutorials for sure, but it doesn't really like tell you where to go. Okay, sometimes it tells you where to go, like at the very beginning. I mean, excluding the beginning of the game. Like, the beginning of the game is one big tutorial. But it's still fairly open. Like, it definitely... Hell yeah, I'll stay with you guys. You guys are cool as shit. Also, you know, doing the... have to go the evil route this time, basically. To get the ending I don't have yet. Yeah, my head, what happened? I should check back to James, yeah. Also, I kind of wish Gardekin had a beard. It's kind of weird to see a clean-shaven mage, but... yeah, powerful spells, I'm very interested. Give me the healing one. Drain life. Oh yeah, I was waiting to do this because I didn't have the cash before. That's right. Because I was going to do that before Valeshire, but then I was like, eh. It's kind of expensive if I remember correctly. Because I heard that criticism from some people about Breath of the Wild, just like, it's just big and empty and there's nothing to do, it's so boring. I was like, okay, I get that. Like, that's a fair criticism. But at the same time, like, if you're, like, inquisitive, it does, it's a game that encourages exploration. Like, it's one of those things where it seems empty, but, like, once you realize where everything is, it's like, no matter where you go, you're gonna find something. Like, or like something is there. There's really no areas with just like absolutely nothing. Like, I mean, there kind of are, but for those areas it's empty still for a reason. It's like ambience and stuff. Or like the Lost Woods section, or like they have to stick to like thematics, you know, like world building. So like the Gerudo Desert, for example, yeah, it's big and kind of empty, but it's supposed to be a, you know, a desert, so it makes sense, you know. Like, it would feel weird if it was all packed with, like, monsters and animals and stuff to do like that, you know? Plus they have, like, an oasis, which is supposed to, like, further solidify this, the area and stuff. Anyway, it's... but I get it. Some people don't like the slow pace kind of thing. Or like talking to every NPC, or just like, if it's not your jam, it's not your jam, you know? Like, if that kind of game just doesn't appeal to you, then yeah. makes total sense. But I don't know, I feel like most open world games are kind of like that. Where you can just go through like wide swaths of places to, you know, without finding much. Oh, and then there's like the elemental stuff too in Breath of the Wild. Because certain areas are... Because nothing's really like walled off in Breath of the Wild. You can basically just go any direction you want. So like, the developers needed a way to still wall off certain areas. So they do that with, they do that with, elemental barriers, I guess is a good way to put it. So like, you're not supposed to go to Gerudo Desert first. It's like, but you can. The downside is it's way too hot. Like, you will likely die before you make it there, you know? Or like another good example is the northwest part of the map, which is the crap, I can't remember the name of it. The bird people place. I haven't been there in my recent playthrough, and so like I'm really I don't remember. It's been a long time. Anyway, it's super cold, so typically you will freeze to death before you can get there, or some of the other things like getting into Zora's domain without going going through like the valley and like the way that you're kind of supposed to. The game leads you to Zora's domain. Like ordinarily, you just like follow prompts and like, you know, environmental cues and stuff. You'll meet... Oh wow, that guy's like not quite dead, he's just stuck to that table back there. Huh, I've never noticed that. You'll meet the prince, again I don't remember his name, the Zora prince, and you'll like, they'll lead you along and teach you about like how electricity affects things when it's like wet and raining and stuff like that. And so yeah, it's a thing that affects all him and all the Zoras basically. Did he just Pac-Man his way over there? Did you see that? He kind of left the left side of the screen and then it might have been a different one, but then he was on the right side of the screen. Anyway, it sure seemed that way, but which, yeah, I mean, you don't have to get there that way. And they have, like, a super high wall behind Zora's domain, which you can climb it, but the thing with Zora's domain is that it's almost always raining, and you can't really climb very well in the rain. But if you have, like, what's it called? something's Gale. Basically the ability where you can fly vertically for a second. Shit. And you like do that from like the right point behind Zora's Domain. You can basically go straight to the top. The top of the cliff behind it. Thereby skipping kind of the intended way to get there. And yeah, I mean, they wall off other parts of the game kind of like that, where sometimes they'll just put like a mountain, you know, like a really high vertical thing in front of you. It's like, yeah, you could climb this, technically. But like, you probably don't have your stamina maxed out. So, it's very unlikely you'll be able to. So, stuff like that, it's just really cool. I like it. It's kind of nice having the infinite mana because I can just like talk about a topic for like a while and be like, yeah, just blah blah blah. It's kind of just going through the game because like I've already beaten it a couple times, so I don't have to like speculate or be very careful. Be like, oh, this part's tough. I gotta watch out. It's like, no, I know exactly what to do, and it's not even that tough when you have. Oh shit! Damn it. When you have infinite mana, is what I was gonna say. Like, I still have to be careful not to, like, you know, get frickin' wrecked, but... Oh wait, I just got the thing that reflects projectiles and stuff, right? And breaks blocks. Yeah. But yeah, like, it's kind of funny because, like, so many people talk about, actually, I'm gonna take that off, like, how great that game was, and, like, I totally agree, but like that game was just, that year, it was 2017, that year was just like so good for gaming in general. Like some of my favorite games came out that year. Like we got Horizon Zero Dawn, Breath of the Wild, and Nier Automata, which was my personal pick for Game of the Year, but, you know. And it ages very, very well. Oh, fuck, damn it. Very, very well. Kind of unlike, Anyway, unlike some of the stuff in Horizon Zero Dawn, which is a great game, it's a jam. It's a wonderful game. But it's kind of the problem that you run into when you try to make a game with, like, realism in mind. Not just realism in the sense of... Yeah, fuck, I'm just gonna go with power. In the sense of, like, physics being accurate, but, like, as an art style, realism. Because, yeah, there are times when the characters and the world and everything looks really good, but during a lot of, like, the conversations and cutscenes, no, it does not look that great at all. Whereas Breath of the Wild holds up super well, but again, it's because of the art style, like, and that's what I mean, holds up visually. All right. Oh, fuck, that was not good. It's actually the first time I've done that. Where I actually just, like, fell on those spikes. But, probably because I'm, like, talking about stuff while I'm doing, like, the harder portions. And, like, Nier Automata, too. Like, that game is gorgeous. And it's beautiful in a couple of different ways. And, like, visually just awesome. Especially for the time. Especially for the time. Like, it, even today, like, it looks so good. But yeah, they didn't really go with, like, realism in mind. Like, they kinda did, but not entirely. It's still stylized. Like, and yeah, like, if you, I don't know, just if you go with a certain style, without trying to make, like, the highest fidelity, blah 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 blah, it's just gonna hold up a lot better, even, you know, a couple years later or whatever. Or I don't know, it's just working with the limitations, I guess. Time. And there are certain games where I know it's not fantastic by, like, today's standards, like visually or otherwise, but, like, for the time, yeah, like, freaking incredible. But, like, there's timeless, like, gameplay styles too, I think. Or, like, I probably shouldn't talk about that one. I don't know, the thing is, I don't know when this episode is coming out in regards to something else new that's coming out. Because by the time, yeah. Because by the time you guys are watching this, like, Metroid Dread Episode 1 has already came out. In fact, there's one that came out recently is probably closer to Episode 5. I think, what is this, Episode 43? Actually, it might be closer to Episode 10. Maybe. Yeah. So by that time, Dark Souls 2 is either done or almost done. Because yeah, I got quite far ahead on that series as well. So I finished recording Dark Souls 2 a while ago, But, and because Dark Souls 2 and... I actually finished recording Dark Souls 2 before Final Fantasy V was done. Yeah. So I've been having to plan like 2 new series. And I was talking about earlier with like Soldiers. I don't want to immediately turn that into a series. I was gonna like stream it when it came out. Because that way I can, you know, it's less of a known thing. Like typically with new games, I'll stream them first, see how that goes, and then maybe later do like an actual series for the game, like after some patches have come out and, you know, I figure out if this version is like good enough and blah blah blah, all this other crap. Because sometimes, believe it or not, I buy something on the Switch and it has performance problems, like severe performance problems. And then later I'll pick it up on a different platform to record a series for it. Typically for like on my PS4 Pro. Because if it's multi-platform release, and if it has problems on the Switch, it'll probably run pretty well on the PS4 Pro. Like a main one that comes to mind, and thankfully, actually, I didn't even buy this on the Switch, but Bloodstained, Ritual of the Night. That was a game that was borderline unplayable on the Switch, and thankfully, I think I knew about it before it came out, because like reviews and stuff for the Switch version came out a little early. I know I pre-ordered it. I don't remember how far ahead of time it was pre-ordered, but yeah, it was one of those games where just I was super glad I didn't buy it on the Switch. So yeah, typically before I pick my platform, I try to look around and find out for sure if it's going to perform decently enough on the Switch. Hopefully close to 60 FPS or a solid 30 even, depending on the type of game that it is. Because it really depends too. If I want it on a mobile platform, like if it's a game I'm going to play in handheld mode, that's a big difference. Or if it's an exclusive, and like, too bad it's not coming out on other platforms, you know, that kind of thing. Do I want time warp right now? No, probably not. Anyway, we're at time though, so I gotta get going, but probably the new, well, should I just get the better armor in like 50 gold? Probably, because I don't really need the new weapon right now. I mean, I could buy it for sure, but also, since we're doing the evil playthrough, I don't think we're evil enough yet. I think I have to, like, do this whole thing. I saw what you did to my husband. He needed help, and you killed him like an animal. Get out of my house. Yeah, she's pissed. Be sure your windows are shut, because I'm gonna flood this fucking town. Reputation precedes you, Lord Gardican. I think you're worthy of our trust. Go to the hideout. Oh, wow. He's already like... Yeah, this guy's cool as shit. Yep, there's a dam east of Arcos. Go destroy it. Now? Yep, I'll do that. Great. Come back when done, give you reward. Oh yeah, and this thing, I guess, doesn't count towards the morality at all, but... Center sleep, this thing, it's not human anymore, it's pure evil, save us Lord. I don't think we can do much for the poor soul, no mercy, turn to ash, burn the creature to death, kill the fire. Although I have a feeling... No, I'm just gonna burn it. Like, I still don't know what the significance is to this quest. I'm hoping somebody figures it out at some point, but... Like, I already tried coming back with, like, the holy thing and then purifying it with that or whatever, but that didn't do jack shit. I don't know. Don't know. Should I go in there and do the thing? Like, what else can I do here? I need a teleport spell to actually finish the hideout thing that he's talking about. And like, if I destroy the dam, that's easy. I'll just like get paid or whatever. I should be able to do the thing where the guy wants me to take care of Hans. And I could just go ahead and burn Arcos right now. It's not going to really affect anything. Like, negatively, that is. Although I kind of wish it did. Just like make prices at shops worse or something. Like, I don't know. Just be like, everyone's having to pitch in, so like I had to up my prices, you know, something like that. Some kind of deterrent. That'd be cool. Anyway, thank you all for being here though, folks. Greatly appreciate it. Hope you all had a good time. And of course, before we get going, a very special thank you going out to the current Farts and Craps Show members. At the time of recording this, it's just Novalis Draconis. But if you want to be awesome like Novalis Draconis, or if you've signed up more recently, you know, at the time of recording, check out the join button down below. Tiers start at $3 a month. That gets you into all the basic stuff. And yeah, we have a more expensive one as well if you want to be more generous and support the show more directly. But yeah, till next time, everybody, take care, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.